Just a quick reminder guys, these narrations are best enjoyed with headphones on. Hey everyone, today I give you a serious dose of nostalgia by reviewing a game that set the standard for 3D Mario games. Does the accessibility scores live up to this accolade? Or does Mario pretty much stand a snowball's chance in hell to rescue Princess Peach? Let's find out. During the mid to late 90s, there was a big push from standard sprite-based 2D graphics, for example the Sega Genesis or Mega Drive here in the UK, to fully 3D based graphics. On the PC side of things, dedicated hardware solely built on rendering graphics was already in production. Numerous manufacturers, for example Nvidia, which is by the way still producing C GPUs today, and 3DFX. As you could probably tell, developers were actively trying to use as much power from those graphics cards as they can. Examples of these are Sega's racing titles, for example Sega Rally, Sega Manx TT Superbike, and horror-based rail shooter House of the Dead. Found on the red team, that's Nintendo, Starwing or Star Fox in the USA, which used 3D graphics processor built into the cartridge itself. In 1996, this aggressive push to 3D based 64-bit hardware came to consoles as Nintendo released the world's first 64-bit console. The Nintendo 64 was released in Japan and in North America March the 1st, 1987, over here in Europe and Australia. The console itself had a plethora of stellar industry-defining releases. F-Zero X, The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, later Majora's Mask, and Star Fox 64, Lylat Wars in Europe, and Super Smash Bros. To name a few. But one of, if not the game that really put this hardware on the map, is this game. Super Mario 64 was originally released on June 23rd, 1996. Again, Japan and North America. In terms of the European and Australian release, it happened on the exact same day as the console's regional launch date. This game is ranked as the best-selling game for the Nintendo 64, raking in at a massive 11.89 million copies in the console's life cycle. To put things into perspective, Super Mario 64 had a slightly higher sales than Pokemon Stadium and Super Smash Bros. Put together. This information is sourced by my Nintendo News. As par for the course, the game is set in the Mushroom Kingdom. Our protagonist Mario received a letter from Princess Peach, inviting him to the castle and successfully tempted him with a freshly baked cake. Obviously, like Portal, the cake was a lie. Princess Peach was once again abducted by Bowser. It was up to you to navigate through the various areas inside the castle, collecting power stars hidden in each level, defeat Bowser and save Mario's sweetheart. Again, for the 6th time. The accessibility scores are as follows. Right, to kick things off, visibility, give it 10. There are no color-coded elements that will cause any issues for a colorblind player. On the power gauge, the number of filled wedges indicates how much power you have left. If your power hits 0, you lose a life, and you'll have to restart the level from the beginning. So a colorblind player will experience no issues when playing this game. To grab the 2nd star, audibility, give it 10. Due to the very limited storage capacity of a standard N64 cartridge, this game has no spoken dialogue, so therefore every dialogue with any non-player character says to you will be all text-based. Back in those days, we had to use imagination to fill in the blanks. To becoming so close to grab the 3rd star, mobility, give it 7. Let's start with the negatives. When playing with an N64, the game's camera controls is very gimmicky. You use the C buttons to rotate the camera, zoom in, go into first person or zoom out. Due to the sheer size of the N64 controller, this is difficult to operate when playing with a mobility impairment. However, with recent hardware, for example a controller that was compatible with the Nintendo Switch, this criticism is non-existent. This is due to the twin-stick style of modern controllers. Last but certainly not least, gameplay I gave a 10. This entry in the Super Mario series paved the way for all 3D Mario games. For example, Super Mario Sunshine and Super Mario Galaxy. The levels are both challenging and fun. Each and every level has a total of 6 stars to find. When you enter a level, a clue as to where the star is and how to get it is shown. For example, Camille come out to play, with an average of 18.5 hours if you're intending to collect all 150 stars in the game. This game has a lot more lifespan when taking standard N64 titles into account. In summary, Super Mario 64 is a classic title that truly put the N64 on the map. Like Metal Gear Solid, it has that timeless feel that can be played again and again. Although playing this classic on Switch seems unlikely at best due to the digital version of 3D All-Stars is no longer available on the Nintendo eShop, and finding a physical copy seems to be like trying to find the Holy Grail. I'm sorry to say that, guys, but truth hurts. And the overall score is 92.5%. See you guys in the next review. Spartan Commander 1998. Roll out, Spartan Legion.